A significant trend is building, patients flying from India to South Korea, not just for tourism, but for transformation. This is no small movement. In 2024, over 1.1 million foreign patients sought treatment in Korea, with aesthetics leading. The catalyst is K-culture's global influence, creating a universal ideal, flawless skin, and a defined V-shaped face. This isn't just an idea. The viral Korea glow-up trend shows dramatic real-world results that are impossible to overlook. Behind these results is a critical decision that defines the Korean method, the choice between ONDA Pro and Ultherapy. So, what makes South Korea the global center for these procedures? It's a mix of world-class surgeons and a focus on natural results. It goes beyond the procedure. Korean clinics manage the entire process: detailed consultations, structured post-op care, and integrated treatments. Crucially, Korean surgeons have deep experience with Asian facial structures and refined techniques for thicker skin, common in Indian patients. This industry has government backing, with ambitious goals to grow medical tourism. That means high standards and regulations. And the value proposition is strong. Costs for these advanced treatments are often far more affordable than in Western countries. So we have the location, the expertise, and the system. Now for the tools. This is where the ONDA Pro versus Ultherapy debate starts. First, the established champion, Ultherapy. It's a household name, but what is it actually doing deep beneath your skin? Ultherapy uses high-intensity focused ultrasound, or HIFU. It creates precise, tiny thermal points deep in the skin to trigger a healing response. Its unique power is targeting the SMS layer, the same foundational tissue surgeons tighten in a surgical facelift for a deep structural lift. Now for the challenger, ONDA Pro. It doesn't use ultrasound. It employs special patented microwaves called Cool Waves TM. Instead of deep thermal points, Cool Waves TM selectively heat fat cells, causing them to break down while also stimulating new collagen. Two powerful technologies with two very different methods for anti-aging. So, what does this mean for the person in the chair? How do they feel? Here is the first major difference patients report: comfort. The ONDA Pro treatment is consistently described as a pleasant, warm massage. Because the energy bypasses the skin's surface, there's virtually no downtime. Patients can return to normal activities immediately. Ultherapy, on the other hand, is known to be more uncomfortable. Patients report intense warmth, tingling, or a zinging sensation. After the session, temporary redness, swelling, or bruising is common. It's a sign the deep healing process has begun, but it requires downtime. So we have comfort versus intensity. But what about the results? Who is the ideal candidate for each of these treatments? ONDA Pro excels at sculpting and contouring. It's ideal for reducing jowls and refining the jawline where localized fat is the main issue. Ultherapy is the gold standard for addressing deep skin laxity. For significant sagging, its ability to lift the foundational S-mass is unmatched. We asked how Ultherapy works. That deep SMS targeting is the key. That's precisely why it creates a powerful lift and why it is more intense. Looking closer at ONDA's tech, its Cool Waves TM are incredibly efficient. About 80% of the energy hits the fat layer, maximizing effect. This presents a dilemma. Do you pick the deep lift with more discomfort or the comfortable contouring? This is where the Korean strategy changes everything. Recall Korea's complete patient care system. And the two distinct technologies? The most advanced Korean clinics don't force a choice. They combine. This is the secret, a synergistic strategy. They use Ultherapy for the deep foundational lift, and then use ONDA Pro to contour the surface. It's not one versus the other. It's using each technology for its unique strength. This allows for a three-dimensional rejuvenation. This level of personalization, built on specialized knowledge of Asian anatomy, is the ultimate draw for discerning Indian patients. So the real story isn't ONDA Pro versus Ultherapy. It's about the evolution of aesthetics from a simple procedure to a strategic art form. Indian patients are choosing Korea because it's where this art is being perfected, knowing how and when to combine tools for ideal results. This access to advanced, personalized, and synergistic treatments is the definitive reason for the growing medical travel from India to South Korea. The future of facial rejuvenation isn't a single magic bullet, but a customized arsenal. Which method do you prefer? Share your thoughts below.